All right, welcome everybody. It is time for some Miners playoff action. We are now live. Let me see if I can go to my stream on my phone so I can watch the chat as it comes in. My channel. Yep, here we go. I see it. Oh, and we already have 5 people. Somebody type something in chat so I can see if it comes up on the overlay. It's working, right? I think it is. Oh, I gotta go to... Okay, I see. Yay! All right. Look at me, learning how to stream. All right, how's everything look? It looks like the display is good. Our scoreboard looks good. Our chat's working. How's the audio? Oh yeah, the CRC is always corrupt, of course. I've got my bourbon in my hand. I've been waiting to take a sip until, until tonight. Oh, they're ready for me already. Once I'm ready, we're good. Let me tell them stream is ready. I've got the fireplace on next to me because it's a little bit chilly, and you got to be warm and toasty for this hot playoff action. Oh, I didn't realize that I could do that with the scoreboard. Okay, let me tell them not ready, and let me see if I can fix it. All right, let's see. Scoreboard. Okay, yeah. So let's go NMRV and NHBO. And that should have done the trick. Let me go back to my view. Oh, and they made me the leader. Let's make Logi the leader. All right, does the scoreboard look right now? Look, I've even got the right team color on the Kardashev map, thanks to iTag Pro, who I see in chat. Thank you, iTag. Appreciate the new scoreboard. All right, I'm telling the stream's ready, and we are ready to go. I was hoping to have some background music ready for tonight, but that's going to have to be a project for another time because getting the chat overlay was some work. It's not hard, but I'm older than most of you, and so it's not as easy for me. Jeez, listen, I can't just sing on any old stream. It's got to be the right stream. But maybe one day. Maybe one day. Okay, everybody. It is time for some mLTP Miners Foci 4 playoff action. We've got the Mercury Revolutions led by none other than Logistic Map, former co-captain of the Nuclear Jukes and a close friend in Tag Pro, squaring off against the Popranos led by Flaccid Trip, who is not back. We have Cat Puke. Where's Flaccid Trip? Are you still in Hawaii? Bro, you need to play with your team. Of course, Cat Puke fulfilled his role admirably last week, demolishing the Nuclear Jukes. Nobody's out yet. Now Cat Puke is going to take his chance, and he can't turn the corner around Kuz, who is showing off his stalwart defense. Now, these two teams met in the regular season in Week 2, and HBO took the series 3-2 with only a 3-point cap differential. So we'll see if the Mercury revolutions can change things around this time and have a better result. Logi now out high. Can't quite sneak past Kelvin. It's time for pups. First grabs the RB on the right-hand side. Bergie comes away with the other RB. First has the flag, and Bergie is not utilizing his RB well. First looks like he's going to come in and score, and it's the Mercury Revolutions that are going to draw first blood. It's 1-0. But now Cap Puke with a chance the other way. Gets the counter cap. And Logi's out now past 2. Comes racing in, but looks like MRV forgot to play anti. And now it's Bergie that has an opportunity coming on the left-hand side. The numbers are not there in base. Now Kelvin comes to try, but first gates him. We're tied up, 1 apiece. MRV trying some 3D here. Leaving Kuz to work against 2 in HBO's base. Oh, and he manages to gate 1. Can he get Cap Puke also? No, just 1. Kuz now not going to be out. And it's pups again. Looks like the teams are maybe a tiny bit slow to set up on pups. I'll try to watch that next time. Beef trying to use that RB, and he bombs the defenders backwards, which was nice. He's now out past 2, but there's no anti in base, and he really doesn't have a chance. Plus, Logi has the juice in base. Now Bergie grabs. The teams don't appear to be playing great anti on either side. Kelvin now out. He's trying to find a way past first, but can't get past him in the tunnel. And Bergie boosts out of base. First making a play. Can't get away from Kelvin. Kelvin with a nice solo return there. And we're all reset. Probably a little bit of first game jitters going on, I'd say. Gabagool? Is that the right way to say it? Logi comes away with the tag. And first gets the juice. It's a pup sweep for MRV. Oh, and a nice return by Logi. But the OD gets there. Kelvin and Gabagool combining to take down MRV's FC. Ooh, nice bomb there. First is away. Kelvin maybe can do something, but all 4 players are there for MRV. Revolutions might want to start thinking about trying to play a little more anti. They've got 3 OD. Gabagool has no options. Anti is there. He's going to try to force his way in. It's a valiant effort, but Logi is there to collect the return and now has an opportunity for a counter cap, and he's going to score. It's 2-0 for MRV. Both these teams are looking sharp. Of course, last week, Nuclear Jukes came out strong in game 1 and won with a 4-point lead, but then HBO came back and reeled off 4 in a row. So I wouldn't put too much stock in game 1. Might Dino escapes with the flag. He's trying to get around Cap Puke and does. Kuz now is providing protection. On the other side, Kelvin's protected by Beef. Both the tag pros doing their job, although Might Dino got separated from his, and he's going to get returned. Kelvin tries to boost in, but bumps off of Beef and goes high. Still an opportunity, but Kuz with a strong OD is able to get the return. Gabagool coming in low. Now it's his turn to see if he can do something. Who was it that just got gated? Kuz got gated off of the mid gate. Tried a snipe and was not accurate enough. But then Gabagool stubs his toe in the corner, or perhaps he did that on purpose. Maybe he didn't want to go down lane 1. But now he's stuck in MRV's base. It's time for pups. First comes away with the RB on the right-hand side. Is the left one late, or was it already diffused? I didn't see. First now with a grab and RB intact. Cap Puke is going to get returned. This could be another opportunity for MRV, but Beef is away on the left-hand side. Can he stay alive long enough? So far he can, but now he's returned, and First is going to try to come in. Kuz is the only one there to defend or to provide support, and the OD is able to get the return. We're reset. 4 minutes and 22 seconds remaining. The score is MRV 2 and HBO 1. It's game 1 of the Foci 4. Kelvin trying to make something happen on the left side. He's passed a couple, and he's going to walk in for a cap. It's 2-2 with 4 minutes remaining. Nice route by Kelvin. And you got to say also, give some credit to the blockers there. Gabergoul gets the RB on the left-hand side. Kuz on the right. It's a pup split. Kuz, is he going to be able to get a grab against the two defenders? Well, he had to defuse his RB to make it happen. And unfortunately, he diffused his defenders in the wrong direction, and he pays the price for it. Beef out now. Coming lane 2. Looks like lane 1 might have been a better choice. First gets the return. Another reset. We're tied with 3.5 minutes to go. Beef with a nice bump grab. He's coming left, but Kuzin first quickly converging on the spot to get the return. Logi tries to get out, and he will get out, and it's a kiss. Might Dino now with a little rub grab. Seems like when the FCs are getting out, they're getting returned fairly quickly. I haven't seen long holds so far. These defenders are tough. Beef diffusing to get out, and he's got the boost to work with, but Cat Puke takes it away from him. And first catches up from behind to get the return. Kuz with an ill-advised bump grab with 3 in base and working against a juice. Time starting to wind down. 2 minutes, 25 seconds left. It's a tie game. Next pup round is tag on the left and RB on the right. That tag is going to be extremely important at this stage of the game. Beef now with an opportunity out past 2. They're both gated. Logi and Might Dino going to have to put in some work on OD. They've got a nice diamond for him. Beef can't find a way around. He's going to the neutral, but Might Dino pushes out and gets the return. Nice play by Might Dino. Now it's time for that tag. Kelvin's able to grab it, and Kuz gets the RB. If Kelvin can make good use of this tag and save, oh, he can't save Cat Puke. And now the tag doesn't have support. Gabergoul is coming. The tag's going to run out before long. Is there enough time to lead him to a score? Kuz is running circles around the right-hand side. Beef with a nice snipe. Gabergoul trying to find a way home, but there's not enough. He splits the defense and caps for the go-ahead cap, 3-2. With 1 minute and 20 seconds remaining, HBO has taken the lead. Nice work from Berge. Logi with a nice-looking grab, but Gabergoul gets the return and then gets gated as his reward. Logi now trying to get out. A nice bomb from first. Gets Logi free, and now it's Logi's turn to see if he can get the tying score. He has to take a lap. The OD got there quickly, and now there's a tag lead. Logi probably should have boosted up into the top. He does now, but he's got Gabergoul fast on his heels. First trying to get the defense. He can't protect his FC, and Cat Puke is able to get another score. It's now 4-2 HBO. With only 28 seconds remaining, it looks like HBO is going to take game 1. Might Dino trying to make it close. There was an opportunity there for sure. I think he could have had that. Actually, if he'd pushed just a little harder, he might regret that, especially if Logi caps now. Logi's not going to cap, though. 8 seconds, and that's going to be your game 1. HBO takes it 4 caps to 2, making it a 1-0 series in favor of the Popranos. Nice work. All right, my screen's going to freeze for just a second. I'm going to update the score. Popranos 4, Mercury Revolutions 2. Oh, I'm updating it in the wrong spot. Undo. Well, shit. I was supposed to update it down below, and I didn't. That's all right. You guys can see the score, can't you? 4-2. Willow's our next map. So, of course, the seeds, Mercury Revolutions being the fourth seed, looks like they're the better seed in this. But the Popranos, it's a bit misleading because of the pod situation. They were second best in the standings at the end of the season. So there's an argument to be made that they really should have been the 2 seed. Any way you slice it, they took game 1, and they looked pretty darn good doing it. All right, let me come back to my screen here. All right, so I'd love to see some predictions in chat. Who do we think is going to take game 2? I'm going to go with Mercury Revolutions. I just don't think you can keep a good team down forever. I think this is going to be a close series. And we want a game 7. At least I do. Nah, iTag, nobody wants a sweep. Come on, it's the playoffs. Game 2, Willow. HBO leading the series. 1-0. Here we go. Logi going to defuse the bomb. Might Dino as well. Logi's already out past 2. The bomb defusal was late on the other end. But all 4 players chased down and no one was on re, so they can't take advantage of the lack of anti. We're reset. Logi and Might Dino are going to have to find a way to cap a little bit more. Dino has the bomb to work with, takes an awkward angle and ends up just defusing both of them. Nothing doing there. And nobody scoring on the other end. We're going to have to look for Pups for the advantage. Pups in 10, it's double RB. Cat Puke now has a blocker, has an out low. But first stays patient. Kuz has good contain, and they're able to get the return. Beef and Gaberghoul get both of the RBs, so it's going to be a pup sweep for HBO. Oh! Gaberghoul almost snuck past Might Dino, but a timely bomb stopped the effort. First now coming in, Logi looking for the return, can't find it. First has to come back to mid. Beef a little bit stopped by the gate there, but now he finds a way past Logi and Kuz, and he has the top neutral to work with. First aggressively coming into base, and now coming through gate looking for the kiss, but instead Logi boosted right into Kuz, and now it's First who has an opportunity to make something happen, but he bombs into Cat Puke, and now Kelvin is almost away past 3, but got hung up on that little corner, makes a nice move on Logi, tries to boost through gate, and then gets gated by the opposing FC. What a play by Might Dino. First now going to get the return. Kelvin snipes Might Dino. Cat Puke now has an opportunity sitting on flag tile. It's return for Cat. For Cap, return for Cat also. Cat Puke gets the first score. It's 1-0 HBO. First now boosting across the whole map for the counter cap. Nobody was watching him, and he used the juke juice to good advantage and equalized the game. Logi thinking about that bomb. He doesn't have a partner now. Might Dino's coming in. He smartly waited for it. Maybe shouldn't have gone low, but Might Dino's going to be away out top. And on the other side, the flag's still in base. Kelvin with the solo return. MRV's FC didn't give Kelvin enough credit. Thought they could juke past him, but they couldn't. Logi with a bump grab. And he's got a blocker and a bomb to work with. Nice timing on the bomb. Gets hung up on that corner a little bit, but still gets past Kelvin. Can't get past Bergie. Might Dino stays to get but gets quickly returned. We're reset. Beef coming in. Had an opportunity to grab. Not quite sure why he didn't, but it looks like it's going to work. He's going to get away with it almost intact. The the defense doing a nice job of keeping him from crossing mid, and they're going to return him. Bergie now taking his opportunity, has a bomb to work with, goes high and gets gated right as the RB expires. It's 1-1, And we're at 6 minutes and 25 seconds. Mike Dino now tries the bomb. Can't get anywhere. Cat Puke gets returned. Beef with an interesting opportunity, but he couldn't beat first to the button, so he had to stop, and I think it was Logi that got the tag. Pups coming up in 10. There's a tag at the bottom, and all the players are thinking about that now as they converge towards that tag. Kelvin probably has position here, except more players are coming. And maybe first? Nope, it's going to be Kuz coming away with it. At the top, Gabergul gets the RB that nobody wanted. That poor little RB. Kuz gets bombed out of the way. Beef decides to grab and has a block to go high. Thinks about going through gate, but Kuz is too close to the button, and Beef can't take the angle on the boost and boosts into the defender. Pups are out. No one was able to take advantage of them. Mike Dino trying to juke his way past Kelvin. Kelvin too strong. A recurring theme. Oh, Cat Puke with that beautiful bomb. He's sitting on flag tile almost already. But first avoids getting returned, at least long enough to make Cat Puke get off the flag tile. Now Kuz is coming. He decides to grab. Logi's probably going to have to grab now as well. Yep, they've got to stay alive. And Logi spikes himself. A costly mistake as HBO now takes the lead 2-1. Boy, that was an unforced error right there. Logi's going to regret that one. First away high, he should kiss. He takes it because he's got the RB, but then the reverse happens to him, and Beef gets the return with the other RB. Logi can't juke his way past Kelvin and Cat Puke. It's too hard. Mike Dino makes a smart decision not to grab there. He had the momentum. He could have grabbed, but he would have just been in the same spot Logi was a moment ago. Now they're working together. Gabergul on the other side has the bomb to work with and then gets boosted by his teammate right into the flag tile when he didn't mean to. First takes the bomb and gets the return, but unfortunately their teammates couldn't get out. First is going to rotate toward O. I don't know how much rotating they've done, but that was a very clear rotation there that they decided to do. And now we're looking for Pups. It's Bergie with the juice on bottom, and Kelvin takes the RB on top. It's a pup sweep for HBO with 3 minutes and 48 seconds to go and a 1-point lead. First can't juke past the juice. Kelvin gets a nice bomb and a nice angle, and he's out with RB intact, but can't quite get past everybody. He's weaving his way through traffic in the middle of the board and then takes the boost at an unfortunate angle and finds Kuz waiting there for him. Now Gabergul goes high. This could be an opportunity, but Logi has good OD. And it's still just a 1-point game. Anybody can take this one with just over 3 minutes left. It's double RB coming up. Logi can't get past, and the handoff's not there. Kuz kind of came off of his block for a second trying to get a handoff. Beef now boosting out past 2. This HBO defense, they know how to use that back bomb on this map. Maybe a split-second opportunity for Beef to juke past and get to the flag tile, but he didn't see it in time or couldn't take it. And he's going to get returned here shortly, it looks like. First decides to stop chasing and take the flag instead. Maybe a poor decision. Mike Dino gets the return just in time. Cat Puke now coming with the RB and is able to score. It's a 3-1 game, a 2-point lead for HBO with 2 minutes and 27 seconds remaining. HBO has looked largely in control of this game too. We started out with a slugfest in game 1, and then HBO gradually took over that game, and now I don't know what you guys feel, but it hasn't felt to me like the Mercury Revolutions have had the advantage really at any point in this map or in this game. Kuz gets the RB on the bottom. Kelvin gets the juice up top. And the Mercury Revolutions really need to make something happen now. Kuz gets a defusal, but against a juice. And Kelvin comes back and finishes the job. Now we're probably going to see some desperation grabs here from Mercury Revolutions. We've got one more round of pups, and it's double tag, so that certainly could make a big difference. Cat Puke with an excellent route fools the OD, and now it's a 3-point game. Might be too big of a deficit to make up unless something happens very quickly. Coos tries to make it happen, but Cat Puke's in good position, and the return is there. 1 minute remaining in game 2. Might Dino trying to find a way past. Those tag pros are super important for MRV. They need it. Might Dino, is he going to get to the flag tile? Can't get there. Cat Puke picked up the flag just in time, and Kelvin got the return. Now we're seeing those desperation grabs. Kelvin makes it a 5-1 game. HBO firmly in control. Going to take a 2-0 lead in this series. 6-1. Well, I mean, now we want the Brazil. So, sorry MRV, but we're cheering for HBO to get one more cap. Beef out past 2. He made that look so simple. Logi misses the boost, but he finally gets the snipe. Cat Puke is sniped, and we're going to finish this one 6-1. No Brazil for us. Sad day. HBO taking the lead. Kelvin with 24 tags. One cap, 3 power-ups, 3 minutes and 53 seconds of prevent. Kelvin, your clear MVP in game 2 anyway. Wow, what a performance. Cat Puke coming in with more than a hat puke. He's got 4 captures. Just domination by HBO. I mean, it was, 2-1 for a large part of that game, and then the wheels just came off. And the Mercury Revolutions stopped revolving. MRV going to have to talk things over and figure out how they're going to stabilize and start coming back in this game. Let me update the scoreboard. That was 6 for HBO and 1 for MRV. This time I put the score in the right place, in the right boxes. Well, my prediction was wrong. I said MRV was going to come back and win game 2. And HBO just got better. A sweep is not out of the realm of possibility after the way those first 2 games went. I'm taking this opportunity to enjoy a little Woodford Reserve. Yeah, Balanka, I agree. It really does feel sweepable. MRV looked pretty solid for most of game 1, and then at the end they gave up 2 caps. Game 2 just looked like all HBO. I think it was first that had that 1 counter cap where he boosted across the whole map and just got ahead of 4, but other than that, there were no signs of life for MRV. All right, game 3 about to begin. It's Jardum. And we'll see if MRV is able to make some adjustments. You know, when you're bleeding, when things are going the wrong way, pups are the way to stabilize. So we'll see if they can win some pup battles. Logi getting away cleanly with the flag, but there's 3 OD there, and it's Bergie with the return. And There's some fighting over the boost going on. Cat Puke now maybe has a chance to grab. He does. Bumps into Beef. First gets the return, and Logi's going to score. 1-0 for MRV. I didn't see how Logi got away, but immediately Beef with the counter cap. It's 1-1. 2 caps in the first minute. Of course, Jardum is a fast map, and sometimes that leads to a high-scoring game. We see a kiss there. Beef now is going to have an opportunity to grab. Actually, he blocks out and lets Kelvin take it. Kelvin working against First. He gets past him, but First is able to snipe from behind using the team boost. Kuz now with an opportunity, but Beef takes the flag. He doesn't want the kiss. I think a kiss was probably warranted there by Beef. But I guess he thinks he's a better FC than Kuz is, and he's going to have a chance to score. Logi gets the return. Kuz still alive until Kelvin gets him. Now it's going to be Bergie coming in with the RB, but he diffuses Mite Dino right into the flag tile, and now it's Mite Dino's opportunity to get around and possibly score. He comes through gate. He's got the boost to work with. Can he find a way in? No. Cat Puke is there. Now Beef away on the right-hand side. Kuz gets the return. Oh, some exciting action here. I love seeing both teams get out and have opportunities. Kelvin gets solo return by Mite Dino. That bomb didn't do Kelvin any favors. Now Logi trying to get out past 3. First is away left. He's past a couple. He's coming low, but Cat Puke was able to boost down and is there in time. Cat Puke has saved, 2 caps already this match? Logi coming through team tiles. Cat Puke is there. Who else? And Kelvin's going to get the return. Beef gets bombed up. He's got an opportunity, but First is there with an RB, and he grabs the flag and gets out. Beef looks like he's going to get returned. First trying to find a way home. Can't get past Kelvin. Kuz diffused that bomb there. Maybe could have waited, but Logi's out. The blocks are almost there. Logi can't quite turn the corner. That's a second very near miss by Logi. The first one being that unfortunate spike in game 2. Kelvin comes high. The OD's in good position. Kuz tries to snipe for Kelvin, but misses. This is one of those maps where you sometimes have to come off anti to get the return. And that's what happened here. There's no longer anti. Kuz got the tag pro on the right-hand side. Kelvin sneaks in, finding a gap, and it's a 2-0 game in favor of HBO. Logi now equalizing. Wow, every time one of these teams scores, the other one finds a way to get the counter cap. Logi out again, but he's working against that team boost. He finds a way through the gate, but Kelvin is there with the button. Cat Puke now trying to get past First, can't do it. And it's still 2-2. We've got 6 minutes and 24 seconds remaining. Logi seemingly grabbing at will, takes the boost, but Kelvin catches up from behind. Now Mite Dino grabs the team boost, comes high, swings around. Oh, were the blocks there? Could he have come in? Looked like that could have been a cap. Yeah, I think he had it too. But, those split-second decisions might mean your momentum goes one way instead of the other. I think he had an opportunity right at the end of last game to cap as well. Mite Dino may be second-guessing himself a little bit as a flag carrier. Needs to be a little bit stronger to the flag in order to get those caps. First is trying to get around 3 players and can't. No surprises there. We've got tag on the right-hand side. We've got RB on the left. It's a tie game as we approach the midway point. Beef sitting on the right neutral. He's got all kinds of options. Nobody pressuring him. Now First comes away. He tries to get from the team boost to the corner and succeeds. I don't know how the OD let him through there. It didn't look like there was any room. But Beef found a way. 3-0 HBO. Beef gets the tag. Bergie gets the RB. Pup sweep for HBO. And now they're coming in hot. Bergie has the flag. He's got tag lead. Oh, but Kuz with a monster effort grabs the flag and gets the kiss, saves MRV from going down by 2. It's still a 1-point game as Cat Puke gets away on the right-hand side. Mike Dino stays behind to catch him. What a great play by Kuz. And neither team able to make something happen here. They're probably starting to think about pups, except Beef gets by. He is on the team boost side, but it's not up. He has to back up. Maybe he can give a handoff to Cat Puke, but Cat Puke is going for the pup. Everybody goes for pups. Beef just trying to hold for pup advantage. And it sort of works. It definitely works, actually, I should say. Cat Puke and Kelvin got both of the RBs. And now Kelvin with an excellent capping opportunity. He's weaving around everybody. Kuz couldn't save it that time. It was a good effort, but Kelvin gets the cap. It's a 2-point lead for HBO with 3 minutes and 33 seconds remaining. The score is 4-2. Logi tries that long boost and doesn't work for him, but he gets Mike Dino out. But Bergie comes through the team gate, and the FC has to slow down and gets caught from behind. Cat Puke out. He's coming team tiles, working against Kuz. Has a nice little move. Gets around everybody and gets the cap. 5-2 HBO. Boy, and if this doesn't look like a 3-0 lead for HBO, I don't know what does. Less than 3 minutes remaining, and MRV does not look like a Foci 4 team at the moment. Or maybe I should say HBO looks like potential Mooper winning team here. Kelvin coming in for another opportunity. He's asking his team to please chase first down. He says, I'll just do it myself. You guys are too slow. He gets his own return, and then he gets the kiss. Cat Puke has a boost to work with, but Mike Dino ends up taking control of it. Doesn't take it, and the return gets there. Logi with now an opportunity to cap, and he does. Now it's just a 2-point lead, 5-3 for HBO. They need more of that. Logi has looked good when he's gotten out in space. Beef now trying to get out on the right-hand side. Can't find a way. There's a tag up on the right-hand side that nobody went for. Beef and Kelvin double tag for MRV. That's a costly mistake. For HBO. That's a costly mistake for MRV not being set up for that double tag round. They've got an opportunity to rectify their mistake in about 1 minute because it's double tag again. But in the meantime, will they be down even more? Cat Puke with a bad angle. And yeah, it's going to matter. That should have been a cap there for Cat Puke. Logi flirting with that flag tile there, but there's nobody chasing Cat Puke. He turns around and gets the kiss instead. Double tag. Who's going to set up for pups? MRV really needs to control this pup round, but they can't because Beef is out with the flag. They have to spend precious resources chasing down these FCs. Kelvin's out now and threatening. He's going to walk in for the score because MRV was looking for the pups. Kelvin with an easy walk-in cap. It's 6-3 HBO. And it was not even a pup sweep for MRV. It was a pup split. Costly error. First now should have had an opportunity, but Kelvin gets away with the flag, and there's nobody close to him. Beef finally getting the return. Mike Dino looking for a way out, can't find it. Now Kelvin's going to walk in for another cap. It's a massacre. HBO 7, MRV 3, 17 seconds. Game 3's going to the Popranos as they are executing MRV left and right. Gangster style. Kelvin again on top. 15 tags, 4 caps, 3 minutes and 3 seconds of prevent, 5 power-ups. Kelvin with a very broad back, putting HBO on his shoulders. and carrying them to victory. Captains, you might want to draft Kelvin next season if you can, because he's doing everything. All right, let's see. That was 7-3, right? Let's fix the score. 7-3. Game 4 is Moonbase, another fast map. And if it plays anything like Jardum, this is going to be a sweep. MRV has to dig deep now. A reverse sweep starts with one game, and it's got to be Moonbase. Kelvin went for less than 40 tag coins? That's crazy. When you see him play like this and put up these kind of numbers in the Foci 4, I mean, geez. Yeah, that's wild. What a steal. That looks like a humongous steal from where I'm sitting right now. MRV asking if HBO is ready. They don't need time to talk it over. Everybody's ready to go. Here we go. MRV fighting for their playoff lives. HBO looking like world beaters. It's game 4. Series is 3-0 in favor of the Popranos. And it sure looks like we're headed for a clash of titans between the Popranos and We the People. Cat Puke, the only one fighting for the flag right now. He's waiting for Beef. Beef going to boost in from top. Gets the flag, but boosts right into Kuz. Cat Puke can't get anything going, and it's just a flaccid grab. Didn't hurt them, though, because no one's getting out on the other side either. We do have a tag in the first pup round. On top, it's an RB on bottom. Cat Puke now with an opportunity. He's out past 2. Past 3. Might Dino the only one who can save it, and he does. First going to get returned. Might Dino know where to go. Has that boost to work with. Can he split the defenders? No. Beef now out past 1. He's going to pick up the RB. What a nice play by Beef. Kelvin got the tag. This doesn't bode well for MRV. They've really got to find a way to do better on the pups, and they're just not finding it. Kelvin protecting Beef. Might Dino trying to stay alive. Splits the defenders. What a play. And actually, this might go the other way, and it will. Might Dino drawing first blood. It's MRV 1, HBO 0. What a nice maneuver by Might Dino, splitting those defenders and getting past everybody. HBO got a little greedy, but it doesn't matter. Beef with the solo return, Kelvin with the counter cap. We're tied. First hits the corner, and now is maybe threatening, but Kelvin and Bergieberg, too solid. Logi can't get past them either, and we're reset. Pups are coming up. RB and Juke Juice. Cat Puke gets returned. Beef has a chance while pups are going. Might Dino also with similar thoughts. Might Dino looks like he's looking for the kiss, but he runs into the Juke Juice. Kuz collects the return, and now Gaberghoul is going to try to get out with the juice. He can't do it. Logi now with a opportunity, but his team can't get the return on Kelvin. First gets away, preventing Kelvin from scoring again. I mean, we're already giving Kelvin all of the returns, all of the prevent, all of the pups. Do we have to give him all the caps too? They're going to kiss, and we're reset. 7 minutes, 21 seconds left. It's a tie, game 4 at 1 apiece. Might Dino looked like there might be something, but he couldn't quite get away from Beef. Now Cat Puke thinking about that boost and didn't produce anything. It's time for pups. Cat Puke is set up for the tag on the team tile. Kelvin and Beef bullying Kuz up top. First is going to come away with a tag. Kelvin gets the RB. A pup split. It's about time that MRV showed that they can win tag pros as well. Logi taking an awkward route to try to get to the flag. Kelvin doing a great job of keeping them from using their tag pro effectively. Beef trying to find a way in, but the diamond is there until Kuz maybe boosts him out of the way. He did! Beef was able to score! It was Kuz that disrupted the diamond that the OD had. An unfortunate turn of events as HBO moves to 2-1. 6 minutes, 15 seconds remaining. It's almost time for pups again. No tags this time. Beef with an opportunity. Can't find his way home. Logi gets out. Can't get past Calvin. Oh gosh, I thought they were going to let Beef cap again. Mike Dino grabs the flag and gets returned by Kelvin. Beef picking up the juice. Cap Puke getting the RB. Beef is finding his way home again. It's 3-1 HBO. This looks like it's going to be a sweep. I just don't see any other outcome here unless MRV just has a massive change of play style or something in the remaining 5.5 minutes of this match. Logi now out past 3, but Kelvin's there for the snipe. He misses it. Will first take the boost out. He does. And Logi makes it a 1-point game. It's 3-2 HBO. Boy, I would love it if MRV made me eat my words here and started winning some games. With the way they're playing, I don't see it happen. Logi saves another HBO cap. Kuz trying to get out, but hits that little 2-tile flat wall. Unfortunate for him. If he had been below that wall, he would have been out past 3 and would have walked in for an easy cap. Mike Dino and Kuz trying to get that tag. Looks like they can. Nope. Cat Puke wins the tag 1v2. What a great play by Cat Puke. Now first trying to find a way to the flag tile. Maybe can, but Cat Puke is holding, and now Gaberghoul's going to get away. Mike Dino and Gaberghoul in base. Cat Puke looking for the return. Gets it. It's 4-2 HBO with 4 minutes and 30 seconds remaining. Calvin now trying to make it 5-2 and does. It's a 3-point lead with 4 minutes and 23 seconds. HBO starting to look like they can't be beat. Cat Puke almost got another cap right there. I think we're looking at a series sweep. Beef with a cap. It's 6-2. It's getting ugly. There's some desperation on the side of MRV. It's palpable. You can feel it. You can feel the desperation. You can feel the train coming off of the tracks. But MRV is fighting on. They get a pup sweep. Kuz now has a chance to get out. HBO too good. The defusal happens, and then Bergie was sitting on the boost to get the snipe. And the pups are out. We're running out of pups to do something with, and there's no tags in the next round. They're going to have to get their caps the good old-fashioned way by good, strong FC carrying and good blocks from the defense. Logi now trying to find his way. Really can't. The OD is there. With a 4-point lead, HBO doesn't have to take any chances. They don't have to do anything fancy. All they got to do is just play smart tag pro, and they're going to win this series. Gaberghoul gets the RB up top, and Cat Puke got the juice. It's a pup sweep for HBO, and in the chaos, I think I missed a cap. It's 7-2 for HBO. And I think you are looking at your series winners right now. HBO looking unstoppable. What a performance they've turned in tonight. Logi turning slowly, gets a cap. Makes it a 4-point lead with 2 minutes remaining. Logi going back for more. Gets a cap? Nope, it's not there. It almost was. It looked like Logi was just going to say, just get a cap, and then another cap, and then who knows what would have happened. Now we're going to just see these crazy efforts. There was an opportunity there if Mike Dino could have just hit that boost, but he was coming in so fast he couldn't get to the boost. His momentum carried him below the boost. 1 minute and 35 seconds remaining. It's a 4-point lead. HBO is going to take the series. They're going to sweep it. Right now, they're busily tying cinder blocks onto the feet of MRV and throwing them into the ocean one by one. It's a sad day for the Mercury Revolutions. They came in with high hopes. Kuz gets bumped by Logi because the OD was too strong. Calvin now passed everyone. First has to be careful. He takes a lap. 1 minute left, 4-point game. First just going to the corner. Can't get away from Berge. Logi gets the snipe. 40 seconds left. And Beef going to make it 8-3. The series is over for MRV. And the Popranos say, sleep with the fishes tonight as they throw them overboard. Yeah, thanks you guys for joining. Sorry we didn't get to, play more games or watch more games tonight, but HBO just too dominant. What a performance they've turned in tonight. Cat Puke, nope, can't quite make it 9-3. Thank you, No Swag. I didn't want to be the one to say it, but yeah, I mean, MRV looked totally outclassed. None of the games were close, and last week, it was much closer last week. You could also, say maybe Cat Puke, now that he's had a little bit more time to play with this team, maybe that was it. But I like to think that the Nuclear Jukes were a good team. Anyway, now you know your first team that's going to be in the Mooper. The Mooper? The Nooper? What the hell is it called? I can never get these names straight. The Super is for majors. The Mooper is for minors. That's what it is. So, HBO, moving on to the Mooper. Congratulations to the Popranos, to Flaccid Trip. Flaccid, will you be here for the Mooper? Will you get to play in it, or is it just Cat Puke all the way? I'm waiting for his answer in chat. Hopefully he's still there. Well, I don't see the answer from Flaccid Trip, so I guess we'll have to wait until next week to see whether or not he gets to play with his team in the Mooper. Either way, we're looking at a very strong Popranos team coming into the championship game. I will put a plug in for March Madness. If you haven't signed up yet, please go do that. It's going to be held this Saturday at 8 p.m. Eastern Time. I will maybe release all the maps tonight if my son doesn't want to play Fortnite with me. If he does want to do that, then you guys will just have to wait till tomorrow morning. But the maps for March Madness are going to be coming out shortly. And please take a moment to go to the Tag Pro homepage, look for the thread that has the March Madness updates, and sign up. We need your sign-ups. We've got 32 maps to test in one night. Only 4 of them are going to make it into rotation. Congratulations again to the Popranos. It was a great night. Thanks for joining the stream. That's going to do it for me. Good night, everybody.